just got to the hotel, put her stuff down. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. They left me a little letter. They've never done that before. Let's see what it is. Ooh. Let's see, Miss Munoz, we wanted to take this opportunity to thank and congratulate you on this being your 10th stay at Starwood Hotels. We hope you enjoy this, our appreciation, and we will also be adding 1,000 points to your SPG account. Enjoy your stay. Paul Smith, VIP and club service. So awesome. Just what I needed. Too bad I didn't come here earlier. Gotta get to sleep. Oh, that's so cool. It's a little elephant. What are you gonna name him? Junior. Junior. Oh, there's a pool. Ta-da! So I gotta unload all my stuff, get everything set up tonight so that everything's ready in the morning. I don't have a super early morning tomorrow like I normally do. I only have a couple girls this show, so that's gonna be nice because I'll be able to take my time and really get to be able to get a lot of good footage. Hopefully. This is my first time using this camera, my first time vlogging really, so we'll see how it goes. Hope you guys enjoy it. Till I see you guys in the morning. Bye. Good morning. How are you?
My skin tone works really well with the like reds.
Like the coppery red browns. Okay. Lashes, you don't go too crazy, right?
Lashes can go out.
Oh, cool.
They smell fantastic.
I'm like, good.
Little things like today, like good luck today, you know, like, you know.
Yeah. Where you realize
that's what friends do. You know? And then you just, you know, it's gorgeous.
Hey guys, I'm here with Stephanie, Lady Hammer. What's up, y'all? Getting her all beautiful for border state today. She's gonna go ahead and answer some of your guys' questions.
Okie dokie, pokies. I just want to actually say first, thank you guys all so much for the support that you've given me throughout my entire prep for 2016. It's been so amazing. Just genuinely appreciative for all of you guys and the comments, the likes, the shares, and just the overall support, and especially for the questions, because this by you basically asking these questions helps me answer a lot of the same questions that other people have. So let's get started. I like this one actually first to start, from Nikki.Wallace on Instagram. Thank you very much. What is the one bit of advice you give to someone starting out in the sport? When I first started out, I was extremely nervous. Obviously it's a new adventure. You don't really know what to expect, kind of even for yourself, as far as, you know, muscularity and posing and just overall stage presence. And I think the best thing that you can do is go in and just be fully confident in what you've given during your entire prep, what you've given to yourself, how you look. If you've given 100% to your prep, didn't miss a meal, didn't miss a workout, really beasted through your workouts, at the end of every workout you are satisfied leaving the gym saying, I definitely gave that one my all. And especially in nutrition, that's going to be the hardest part, because, you know, when you're first starting out, the people around you are always very supportive, but sometimes it's very difficult for them to understand where you're coming from as you transition into the new lifestyle. Just staying true to what you want, that this is something that you want, and over time the people around you that support you are going to see your passion for the sport and what you do, and then ultimately will come around to support it. That takes time, which was a really big question I got at Olympia, so I wanted to kind of answer that one too. Go in there wholeheartedly and leave it out there on the stage. Just be confident in yourself. It's going to take years and years and years and years. It does take a long time to kind of critique that physique, so just be patient with yourself and work 100% hard, so at the end of the day and after you step off stage, no matter what the results are and what the judges have to say, you need to be happy with your overall presentation and how much effort you've given throughout your prep. So Best of luck to you, and thank you very much for the well wishes this weekend. Next one, Tara Bees from Insta. How many days a week do you train abs, and what is a good one that I'd like to share? Abs, when they say that abs is built in the kitchen, they are not lying. This is a very true statement. It's going to be in your nutrition is really how you're going to drop that extra body fat. I actually do abs only 3 days a week, which is crazy, and I do about like 120, and I honestly don't do anything crazy. Like, I love seeing the ones on Instagram where people are trying new ones out. Literally, I just do crunches.
Old school.
Old school, like lay down crunches and basically reverse crunches, and so I hit the top and the bottom, and then like just basically V-ups. So then you're working the entire core. I do not do oblique workouts because my obliques are already very prominent. If you're competing, you're gonna have to take into consideration your strong points and kind of hone down on the strong points and then start to build up your weaker ones. My weaker area is my lower abdominal, so I've been doing more reverse crunches. I use basically more of the lower body work. And I must say that everyone is genetically built differently. So you'll see some people that have like 6-pack, 8-pack, like 12-pack abs, and some people that have 4. There are literally some people that will only have 4 abs, and that's all that they can build out because genetically that's how they're built. So do not, like, when you're like, I can't build those lower abs, it's because you might not have the genetic makeup to actually build those. So don't
kill yourself.
Freak out and stop. Yeah, don't do like a million like reverse crunches to try to build them because they're just not there. So that's also coming into, you know, for me, I don't have the lower part. So technically I have 4 abs, but it's all in the way that you work with it, especially on stage. So kind of you want to accentuate your powerful points, focus on your weaker areas to build those in the right way, and then focus on your stronger ones to actually keep them more prominent so that they look amazing. Dre Day 1122, what's up? What is my opinion on size and figure, especially seeing who won and placed top at Olympia? This is a very tough question because everyone's physique is very different, and I realized that going into Olympia, and I think about that all the time, like even going into every show, no matter who's big or who's small, it really does depend on your symmetry. It's not about overall size of the muscle. The development of the muscle is definitely what they take into consideration heavily. But if your overall symmetry is a little bit better than someone who is more like, you know, bigger and thicker in the muscle bellies, you might place higher than someone who's smaller in the muscular development, but their symmetry is on point. It's basically like a job interview, right? Every job interview you go into, there's a different job that you're trying to apply for. Ultimately, it's the same foundation of critiquing, but you're getting a different person that you might work for, which want different qualities. So you kind of have to go into each of those shows a little bit different physique depending on who's judging. Overall, again, I'm going to go back to saying it, the girls who placed at Olympia all have beautiful physiques. Their symmetries are like on point. There's way more into this than showing a picture of, you know, how they're posing or how they're standing, because it doesn't give the overall picture to a lot of people who are like, oh, her, you know, she didn't look as good as that person, when really in live in action, her stage presence was way more fluent. Like there's a lot to take into consideration. So I think everybody that placed where they should at Olympia was absolutely on perfection. They're all beautiful women and I love them to death. So basically go into every show with your best physique, and that's all you can do. If you give it 100% every day, day in and day out, at the end of the day, no matter where you place, you brought your best package, and you have to be okay with that. You'll never be disappointed if you go in giving your 100% and knowing that you look bomb. Good tips on preserving muscle while cutting for a show. This is a really important one because you're depleting so much and you're doing excessive amounts of cardio to drop. Preserving the muscle always kind of, and especially your hunger too. If you are low on carbs, or depending on how your coach is wanting you to kind of prep, increase your proteins a little bit. That's what I do. It makes me feel a little bit fuller, and protein's obviously going to help you maintain the lean muscle mass. Eating too before you work out, the timing of that and the timing that you're going to refeed after you work out is all very pertinent to muscle depletion. and over excessive working of your muscles. So I do not work out more than 45 minutes of lifting weights. When I'm cutting, it's a lot faster. Preserving muscle, you do not want to overwork the muscle. Once your muscles start fatiguing and feeling extremely exhausted, that's when you need to stop. That means you are working through your muscles. That's what I would recommend on that. And then as far as feeding, 45 to an hour before your workout, so that basically you are using that food as means for energy before you burn through your glycogen stores, and then you burn through your muscles. 1 hour before and no more than 30 to 45 after, so that you refill those glycogen stores. So keep that muscle building, girl. Carla, I don't know what your Instagram handle name is, and I don't
want to even attempt.
I don't even want to attempt it. Carla from San Antonio. Not only are you gorgeous, but an inspiration to me, even though I'm a bikini division. Thank you, babe. Appreciate that. I would love to know, if I could pick one exercise for building shoulders, what would it be? You know shoulders are my thing, right? When I do my shoulder days, I hit every part of the shoulder, so the front, the top, and the rear. So I don't know if I can say that I have a specific favorite. The Arnold Press, I love the Arnold Press because it does pretty much hit every area. So it's literally holding the weight here, and then you're bringing it up, and then you're bringing it back down. So it's literally working every part of the shoulder, and it actually is very difficult. Not only are you trying to hold the weight stationary and keeping your core tight and trying not to fall over, you're trying to basically turn the weights, keeping your wrist tight, and there's a lot of motions going into it, but slow down. You don't need a lot of weight, because the more that you do, basically how you're holding it, the retention time is a lot more than just an actual shoulder press. So that's my favorite workout. The heavy, low reps for shoulders, or lighter, slow, controlled reps. If you're building or you're shredding, that's going to make a big difference. The low reps for the shoulder, lifting heavy, you're trying to build at that point. I like the lighter controlled, personally. Everyone can go and lift a really heavy weight, but the problem with lifting heavy weights too, if you don't have the proper form, that you are starting to lift a weight that's way too heavy, you're starting to use secondary muscles, which is the last thing that you want to do when you're trying to build. So slower controlled weights, using those weights, slower controlled motions, you're actually using the proper form, you're actually engaging the muscles that are supposed to be engaged, and you are building. So me preferably, I use the lighter weight, slower controlled motions. I think that was it for questions. I know it was kind of short notice, so thank you guys very much for getting on that pretty quickly. V and I are going to be doing some more work in the future, so we'll be posting a little bit earlier, so I'll have a chance for those who didn't get to ask questions, a chance to ask those questions for us. So thank you guys very much for submitting your questions, and we will see you later. Peace.
Hey guys, so I just finished working with Lady Hammer today, Stephanie. Oh my gosh, it's been a long time coming. We've been going back and forth trying to connect, and we finally got to connect at Quarter State San Diego show today. And she's so awesome, and I just really enjoyed actually getting to know her, because it's one thing to, you know, talk with people over, you know, text or emails and, you know, see them through social media, but it's another to actually be present and then realize how genuine a person can really be. Stephanie's definitely a genuine, awesome person, so I'm so glad to finally got to work with her. So I'm here now at the pool at the hotel, and I brought my oldest son with me, so he's in the pool. I finally got to eat my breakfast. Look at how, sorry, it's like a quarter eaten. And there's the pool. We got some filming done, so hopefully you'll be able to see the questions either on this video or I'll do a separate video. But Lady Hammer, we did a Q&A while I was finishing her up with her hair. She was able to answer some questions that some people had on Instagram, and I hope that you guys enjoy that. I feel like it's pretty awesome, the people that I get to meet, so it's an awesome opportunity if you know, we have an interaction and you guys get to ask questions and then they get to answer them, and then I get to post a video about it. Since I'm present with these awesome, amazing people, I thought I'd share a little bit of that with you guys. So enjoy, let me know if you like it. Hopefully we can do some more of those. It was pretty fun. So alright guys, take care, bye.